Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die 1.0. Today we're going to be doing the Day 7 Horde at the end of the episode, I imagine. I'm probably just going to stand on a rooftop and hope for the best, because I just don't have the stuff to do a Horde. And as I've said countless times, but of course you can't assume everybody's seen all your other videos, so I do have to repeat myself sometimes. As I've said, I tend not to bother killing all the zombies on Horde nights, just so that I don't over level, because beyond a certain point you are just kind of like, do I need more skill points really? This is just making the game harder. So it's not really a high priority for me to level quickly. And with that in mind, I try to just sit on the roof and get a few kills here and there, just try and survive, you know? Now, the main focus is going to be getting to tier 3 complete so I can get tier 4 jobs.
Is open for business. Direct or get wrecked.
He said the thing, he said get wrecked. Yeah. Just like 2013 when this game first came out. Right, as I was saying, quests, we're going to do them. We're going to do them for Wrecked because we're in this town. I need leather to make the Raider helmet as well, because we got the ability to craft better leveled armor in the last episode, and I was short on leather to make the helmet. So that's what we'll be focusing on. Hey, Wrecked. Oh, fetch.
Look, Buck, you better not fuck
Fetch is good because I can just get in, get out, come back, and do another quest, basically. I get the tier completion without having to do anything, essentially. I need to remember to get a repair kit for my wrench so that I can get gas for my mini bike. That is going to be a consideration. Here we are. So nice not having to cycle everywhere. Some food. I will take that. I'm probably about to get hungry anyway. Start that. The thing is over here. I had to guess, I'd say it's in that window somewhere. Have I got any frames? I do, but not enough. Let's build some more. Is it on the roof? It's even easier. It is on the roof. Hello. Oh, is the end loot here? Oh, well, let's just do the end loot and get the quest. Reward thing. What's it called? The satchel. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, let's just do that. Why would I bother with the rest of the POI in a fetch job, you know? Oh, there's another vulture. Never mind. Skill point, what could I use that on? Probably more. I don't know, to be honest. Let's hold on to that while I kill this biker. That did surprisingly low damage. I know I'm in like 80% damage resistance armor, but still, we're on insane difficulty. I expected more. There we go. Right, let's take a look at these skill points again. So, there is a lot of good options. I'm just not sure what I want to invest in right now. Maybe just getting 8 intellect, because a lot of good things in intellect are capped behind different numbers compared to the other perks, because of just basically they're stronger at these higher levels, essentially. So they try and limit it a little bit more. So yeah, we'll just hold on to that for 8 intellect. I need 10 intellect for my build anyway, so as long as I get to 9 and then find an intellect mod, I'll be fine. Let's get the end loot since it's just here for me. I do have a mission to craft a first aid bandage, because I've done 9 out of 10 accidentally. Take that. Can make a stun tonic quality 4. Again, probably just wait for at least 5. Yeah, I've done 9 Forgehead out of the 10 first aid bandages, just spam crafting first aid bandages as I find stuff. So if I could get that done, that would be nice. Let's try this. I've got 3 points of lockpicking and the Great Heist boost. I should be the best lockpicker in the fucking world. So don't even give me any broken lockpicks. Forge ahead, medical journal, a couple useful things there. Pop open this working stiff tools crate. This is great. I got everything the easiest way possible. I didn't have to do a whole POI. And I'll get a quest reward for it. Love when fetches work out for me like that. Did that reset this bag? It did. Ah, some bandages. There we go. First aid bandage. Complete that challenge. There we go. Got a little bit of extra XP from that. Let's search this car and get some gas. And then I'm just going to use the last of this wrench's health on getting some more gas for the mini bike here. There we go. That's that broken. We'll find some more repair kits quite easily. I just happen to have ran out. Do I have a glue on me? I could make one. No. Ah, the mini bike with its actual inventory is so nice. Let's go back to Wrecked. I'm really interested to see if the tier 3 complete gives me something a bit more useful than the tier 2. I got food from the tier 2. There was also a nail gun, which would be really useful for the kinds of people who do like base building. I'm not the biggest fan of base building, so I don't. Food was the best option. The mini bike bundle could have been good, but it's pointless, as you can see. It didn't really slow me down in getting the mini bike at all. I'll be interested to see if the completion bonuses can give you things like guns. I think they give you the crafting materials to make the guns now, just to be extra annoying.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay
I will
ya
take
now that
25
you did
forged
it.
steel because that could be useful. I don't have much access to steel, so I'll take it. Let's take the fetch clears since they pay a little bit better. I've got a decent supply of money, so I can buy myself some water.
But expect me to hold your hand.
We could buy a duct tape. How much is a repair kit? Far too much. How much is all of his duct tape? This probably isn't worth it, but I also really like duct tape, so I'm gonna buy that. Gas is 81 for 100. Buy a few to keep myself a little bit ahead. Now books, do you have? Yes, more vehicle adventures. How's your ammo? Pipe bombs, but kind of overpriced. Oh, he's got a double barrel shotgun. If I really want like a gun, I could get that. I should get a gun, because it is Horde Night, just in case. But I've got some, what's it called? Forged iron in my bike, so I can make a repair kit for that. Do I need the shovel on my hotbar? No, I don't. Let's put the double barrel there, and the wrench can come back. Let's buy some water. Coffee will do. I don't know if there's anything I'm really saving my money for, so hopefully I'm not fucking myself over. The main thing I could think of buying is like a chemistry station, which was formerly 30,000 dukes. It's not that hard to get that if I really need a chemistry station, but I have the ability to craft them now as well, so it's especially not that big of a deal. Let's head out to this quest. How many more tier 3s would I need to do to get this done, by the way? 8 more. Oh, I need food, but I have sham chowder for that. Anyway, yeah, 8 more tier 3s is going to take a while. I did spend a couple of days fucking around in the desert looking for books, so I'm a little bit behind on that. It was worth it though. I got my mini bike, and I'm a decent percentage of the way there to the motorcycle as well, which will be really nice. Here we are. Or actually, this isn't the place, is it? It's the one behind it. Oh, it's this one, yeah. Do we go in the floor here? Really don't want to. I should have brought shotgun shells. I just bought a shotgun and didn't bring the material to use it. Yeah, I'm not doing this one the way it wants me to. Let's go around. Oh, super corn seed recipe, cool. Have a look for a more agreeable entrance to this location. Mailbox, hello. Yeah, let's just break this down and let me repair my wrench there. That's right, wake up, come and fight me. Hi. Stop doing that, please. Oh, 6 damage. 6 damage on insane difficulty on day 7. What a world we now live in. Hey. The refrigerator's sideways. Has it always been able to go sideways? I don't recall seeing it like that. Tremendous technological developments in the rotation of refrigeration. Let me take that potato. Here's the satchel. Some glue. Hi. Head pop. Don't need that. Don't need that. Take some food and a little bit of shotgun shells there. Why is my shotgun so small? Why is it so tiny and useless and pathetic? Why is the shotgun tiny? What the fuck? I hate this. Make another first aid bandage once I actually get the bandages out of my bike. I am encumbered. Pop. Explosives magazine, that would help. Let's eat the potato, fuck it. Get out of my inventory so I can move. Home cooking. Well, let's test the shotgun, see if the sound effect is the same. You never know. I think it's the same. Not incredibly effective though, because, you know, I'm not a strength build, but it's better than nothing. Okay. This isn't actually that bad of a POI to just jump down into, but I wasn't gonna risk it. Let's go clear the other half of the POI. That reminds me, leather. Gimme. Turn that into some leather. There, we'll have enough to make the helmet now. Right, let's stop wasting shotgun shells. I've got 1 spare. Medical journal, making very good progress on those, as you would expect. I am spec'd into them, so I expect a vulture out here. None this time, good. Another hunting knife, but I'm good. That's a lot of red dots. Couple useful mods there. Could I put the... Yeah, I could put that on my sun baton temporarily. Don't you dare break. I have the maximum lock-picking ability, unless there's a piece of armor that helps with it, I suppose. Also, I'm enraged. Ooh, level 5 pipe machine gun. Still a pipe machine gun, but it does like 30% more damage, so I'll take it. Forge ahead, treasure map, muffler mod. I'm not going to bother with the muffler mod because I'm not going to be able to sneak in raider armor, especially since they removed the ghillie suit, which was a big help when it came to sneaking in heavy armor. Sure, I've got this loaded. Right, let's go back to Wrecked. I'm not doing that treasure map, go away. Oh, I did have shotgun shells. Ooh, and I have a shotgun choke mod. That'll help. I think I got the challenge for surviving 7 hours. Did. Hello, Wrecked.
Congratulations, Ward.
250 concrete mix is a solid reward for this tier if you're going to be building, but I'm not. So I don't know what to take, because all of this is kind of incredibly unhelpful. I'm just going to take the 44 Magnum ammo and sell it to him. Take another one. Oh, the bear den. Oh my, let's take that. The bear den is going to be a fucking pain in the ass. But I can probably do it. Let's go craft that one helmet. Hang on. Raider helmet. It might give me some extra crit resist. It might save me, you never know. Craft the raider helmet. While that does that, I will go and put some stuff away. I can probably put that full auto mod on my SMG. Not my SMG, my machine gun. Let's bring 4 bites, which might warrant some extra water. Which is fine, because I have some. Alright. Oh, do I have the materials to make pipe bombs yet? Plant fiber, that is one of them. Coal, pipes. What happened to all of my nitrate? Oh, there is that box outside the trader. We should keep an eye on that, because I might have left a bunch of coal and nitrate there. If I can get that, I can make a bunch of gunpowder and make pipe bombs. Mostly for the challenge, but it's also nice to have extra pipe bombs for Horde Night if you do want to kill some zombies. Or if you need to kill some zombies. Let's grab you. Equip that, take the cigar off, just scrap that into an armor part because it's more useful like that. Go on both the strength mods. I'm not doing a strength build, but I do have 2 extra strength now. Does that increase my crit resist at all? It's up to 25% now, that's nice. Let's craft a little bit of gunpowder in my pocket. I need a lot more than 8, but you know. I need 12 per, and I want to make 20, so that's 240 gunpowder, which is 480 of both of those materials. We could mine it. I don't have any points in mining, but I could still mine it. I'm just sure I shouldn't have to, because I took a bunch of nitrate and coal rewards early on, and I didn't use any of it. Alright, here we are at the bear den. Hopefully I've not forgotten anything important. Wonder if they've implemented a new model for the bears. I don't know yet. There's the new rug, but that doesn't really indicate anything, because that's been in since the last update. Hi there. Oh, the decapitation chance, because I have such high intellect, is great. A little bit of oil shale. Can I just... yeah, I can. Right, there's a 0% chance I'm doing this POI the way it wants me to. So let's head back outside and around. Let's just skip to this part of the POI. Apparently, that block... yeah. Oh, new rubble pile. Don't know how that came from a wooden board, but whatever. Right, let's see if we can pick off the bear. I see a body. Is it an alive one? It is. Why is he sideways? Is he sad? Is there 2 bears in here again? Oh, there is. That's so much health between these 2. I hate it, but okay. Nope, let's reload this then. At least they're stuck in there. For now, obviously. Yeah, see, they can fit through that gap, so we have to run away now. Wish I had running gun right now. Oh, made it out. Ow, that still does damage, clearly. I'm gonna waste all my 762 doing this, by the way. Isn't the bear den just a funny quest? There's one dead. The other one seems to still be stuck, which works in my favor. Give me your body parts, please. Let me eat a medical item. Oh, I should take the fort bites. Yeah, that would make sense. If they're gonna hit me for 1,000,000 damage, I might as well take less than 1,000,000 damage. Hello, other bear. Did you forget I existed? Yeah, because he can get out of there and he's not, so... I'm going to assume he's just kind of dumb. The pipe machine gun broke. Lol. Don't know if I have a pipe on me. Yeah, this is fine. Just tank them all. Oh, I do have a pipe. Yeah, now just take like a whole arsenal to kill. That's fine. Did they buff your health as well? You fucking prick. There we go. 100 rotten flesh though. Could be helpful. Got some ammo. Oh, yeah, I still have to clear it. Food magazine. Some food and soup. Aside from the fact that it takes a shitload of munitions to kill the bears, it's actually not that hard of a quest. Just a war of attrition. A beaker, nice. Tech planet. Check the savage country box. Armor and bows. Oh, I didn't read the bow one. There we go. Nothing hiding up here. Hello. A level 4 primitive bow. Right, let's go find the last few zombies in this POI. I am slightly over-encumbered. I'm going to take a steroid, because I have excess water as it is, so why not? Treat yourself to a little bit of steroids every once in a while. It's good for you in video games. Where do I go? I forget. I need to get onto the roof. Oh wait, that's probably where the... Yeah, that's where this leads. Hi there. I'm severely drugged. Wanna fight? There we go, let's hand that in to Wrecked. All kinds of guys down here. I'm back. I will take more crafting skill magazines, because it's the only progression I have. Let's take another clear.
Let's get one thing. You're not
2
working
bows,
with
2
me.
forge, 2 armor. Great. Some of those were helpful. We're up to 42 out of 6. If I get this one done, then I should only have 5 left. Not bad for day 7, although I've done better. Then again, not in this update I haven't. But the first run is kind of cheating to say that one, don't you think? Oh hey, a tree stump. I don't think this one counts though, for the challenge that is. Didn't give me a honey anyway, so we'll never know. Flashlight mod. Can that go in the machine gun? No, you can only get 2 mods on that. What about the shotgun? Can that take 2 at level 1? It can. A bit of extra damage for this. Oh, it has a little model on it. And my hand clips right through it. I had a brief moment of joy seeing a change to a model in the game, and then I was reminded swiftly what game I was playing. Oh, it's this one. We're gonna have to eat the shit out of a tourist for 35 minutes to get in here. That's always fun. Assuming I have the repair kits for it. Oh, hey, another scavenger outfit. Might hold on to that. Never know. A full set of level 1 scavenger armor could be useful to me. I've got the carry capacity this time around. Armored up. Everybody woke up this time. That's unusual. Usually they're a bit more slow to all notice me. Come here, tourist. Oh. Well, that was lucky. Sure saved me a lot of time anyway. Clothing room here. Oh. With farmer gloves. Rifles do 2% more damage. I will take those in case the farmer bonus is really good. I haven't memorized all the armor bonuses yet, and I don't really care to memorize them. Because if I need to know, I will check it all. So, I'm just kind of letting myself discover those as we go. Biker gloves, more melee weapon damage, 20%. Is it not specifically some kind of it, though? We'll need to check that one on the code, because it's kind of vague. Melee weapon damage. I think my gloves are still better, regardless. Mine are also melee weapon. And they have a higher value, and they are part of the raider set. I will take the armor, though. Again, we can see what the completion rewards are. In fact, does it not list it on the armor? Am I being dumb? Let me check that. Scavenger outfit. Find better quality loot. Yeah, it does. Gain more health and stamina from food. That could be good to have a full set of if you really want to micromanage. Before you leave every day, you can take, like, your full farmer set, put that on, eat your best food item, and then just put your food away and not have any for the rest of the day because you're full on food, I guess. And the biker one is use less fuel in mini bikes and motorcycles. That's pretty nice if you're going for motorcycles, which, yeah, you might want to. I'm more of a gyrocopter person. And the armor rating increase is probably nice as well. What's in here? A baton, some ammo, and money. Anything in the shoe pile? Needle and thread. That's a terrible place to store your needles. Just gonna be honest. Armor part in there. Let's head downstairs. A wrench and a cooking pot and a grill. Imagine finding that one on day one. Of course, you never would, because that's how luck works. You will only find the container that holds all three of those amazing early game items once you have all three of them already. Oh, there's a dog in here? Oh, in here. Oh, well, that was lucky. That reminds me, have I unlocked the ability to make those? I have. I should have made this ages ago. The stun repulsor mod. We will do that as soon as possible, because that makes enemies ragdoll when you stun them, which is obviously really useful. I just forgot I've been collecting the tech junkie books this whole week, and I probably found it already. Didn't think about it. Let's continue. Hello. Give me lockpicks. Oh, good. Medical journal. We can make recog now. What does recog take to craft? I've never done it. Acid beer. That's probably why I don't do it. There's a wandering horde outside, of course. Let's just go outside and deal with them. Hey there. Nope, no stamina. Can I pick up any beer? No, that's honey. Use the shotgun. That wasn't who I was aiming at. Nope, he's in rage mode. Cleared this PY and we got a skill point. Right, so I was trying to isolate these ones so I could just shotgun them because they're so much health. There we go. Relying on my decap luck from having 3 strength. And shotguns just being really good at dismemberment. There we go. Gimme the loot. We got some other raider gloves here, which I will just scrap because I have better ones and I don't need to keep a spare set of a set I already wear. Grab that. There's a sawed-off barrel if I wanted to make this thing even stubbier, but I do not. There's a duckbill, which actually could be a choice, but I think I'll stick with choke. 2 forge heads, bar brawler, sharp sticks, and armored up. My steroids ran out. Let's go back to Erect and then get ready for Horde Night, since I've done all of the quests I could do today at tier 3 anyway. Could do a tier 2. Probably just spend my time better. Ow. I just noticed the minibike doesn't have a headlight by default anymore. I'm so glad I decided to, like, get the headlight I found to build the minibike. And then just, you know, dunk it in a river. No, I'm so glad I made a minibike with a headlight, but I decided to smash it and then leave the wires exposed so I could find a better headlight later. That was really smart of me, as an engineer, to do that to my vehicle for no apparent reason. Well, this is shit. The tier 3 rewards continue to be terrible. Let's take the glue, and
What? You got a
yeah, that'll do.
How about
Let's go get some stuff. You know what would be good? Mega Crush, just in case I need to run for my life. You never know. Oh yeah, let's try and grab all the shit from the container out front. Might have some good crafting materials in there. There certainly was a bunch of shit in here. Some of it seems to be decent. Grab more. Try and slowly ferry this over as time goes on. If I just remember to bring it back every day. Right, I've gathered up a bunch of shit for Horde Night. It's a shame about my lack of pipe bombs, so I'm probably going to have to just sit on a rooftop and think about throwing pipe bombs. I've got 4 I could throw, but I'll probably have to keep them just in case I actually need them. I've got Molotovs, which are fucking worthless that I can throw, though. They'll maybe get a couple of kills here and there. I'm thinking maybe we go for the bear den, since it's a big brick building with a relatively inaccessible rooftop, I think. No, actually, the rooftop's quite accessible now that I think about it. In that case, maybe just this warehouse next to it will do. Drop that there, get on the roof. Need to quickly check for any easy ways up. Let's get some frames. Any ramps or anything? Not particularly usable ramps, I would say. I might have a fight on my hands. That'll keep things interesting at least. Right, well, let's wait for the horde. I will build my cop shield, which is just a really scuffed little corner, but I realise now that the floor is wonky in here, so it might not work. Yeah, I'll just stand in the middle, it's fine. Yep, so I'm just going to wait for the horde. I have no plans to try and exploit the horde for as many kills as possible, because leveling up faster doesn't benefit me much at all. I'm still on a relatively good rate. 19 levels in the first few days, well, the first week. That's fine. That's acceptable leveling to me. I have everything I need to progress in the game, because I've got the Grease Monkey up to a good level, I've got Lockpicking up to a good level. That's all I need to get, like, vehicles and Forge Ahead up. Throw that in there and get more vehicle adventures, why not? Everything else is kind of not that big of a deal right now. Because until I can craft, for example, a robotic turret, which requires a lot of materials, there's no point in me going robotics inventor. I think once I'm done here, which I might already be done here, for now anyway, we obviously need to come back late game and get a bunch of stuff, but we might want to go agility as a secondary skill, so that I can get Gunslinger and increase the spawn rate even more of pistols. As I said in the last video, you can get the SMG much easier than every other tier 3 gun. So going after agility when you're on a build where you don't get a gun makes sense, because you're behind on your gun crafting if you go intellect. So being ahead on gun crafting from agility helps. We could combine that with parkour, which is obviously a really good perk, and we could combine that with run-and gun, and that would make me really powerful. There's always the possibility of switching to a medium armor and using the medium armor perk. I'm not overly attached to the Raider armor, it's nice. I like the critical resistance it gives you, but if I find something nicer, I will switch to it. Strength is another obvious secondary choice. Shotguns are always good. Mining is always useful. Heavy armor is in my build, but I think we'll go agility first, because it's more useful later on and I'll get a better gun sooner. Speaking of which, how are those magazines coming? So we're up to 8 handguns and 8 shotguns, so they're even on that, but we will get the SMG5 at level 6 at level 70, and we'll get the level 1 at level 46, which is really early compared to the shotgun, for example, where you get a level 1 auto shotgun at level 61, and you don't get a level 6 until level 100. Rifles are far behind, machine guns are a little bit behind, so I think I will go with handguns as we wait to just naturally find shitloads of stun baton magazines and get robotic turrets. Robotic turrets are heavily limited in crafting by the materials. They take like 200 forged steel each, so they're not as... well, they might have rebalanced that, but they're not as easy to obtain as the other tier 3 weapons. See, 40 forged steel as a base, that does go up to 200, assuming they patched the bug that was with these guns which made it not scale. If they didn't patch that, then robotic turrets are actually really, really cheap at level 6. But at level 6 I imagine they'll take 60 duct tape each and you need 2 of them, so like you need a full industrial operation to get 2 of these, never mind keep the ammo running for 2 of these, which they've obviously changed to require lead now, which kinda sucks, instead of iron. The only reason it kinda sucks is because you get twice as much iron as you do everything else, so they effectively have the amount of robotic turret ammo in Alpha 21. Here we go. Now what is my game stage? 30, which isn't very high, but they've obviously made Horde Nights harder in this update, so I'll be interested to see if they just rip this warehouse down. Doubt it though, I think I used this warehouse on something like a day 42 Horde without any reinforcements, so should be able to hold, assuming they haven't got a way up to me immediately, which would be awkward, but I could always salvage this if they do. A big concern are cops. Cops tend to absolutely devastate these POI bases with their spit. If there's no cops, these guys aren't breaking through this on default block damage settings. I do have it on 64 max zombies, by the way, but the game will always limit the amount of zombies that can spawn based on your game stage over what you set it in the files. So the menu is your hard cap. That's you saying, I only want this level of difficulty at max, or I only want this level of performance drain at max. Game stage still decides how many zombies spawn. It's just yours as a cap on that. So if you don't want the challenge or your computer can't handle 64 zombies, you can turn it off. But mine can handle it relatively well, and the challenge doesn't bother me because I don't really do much on Horde Nights, so I have it on. Still, it only looks like it's spawning maybe 16, I'm guessing. I'm seeing about 16 maybe, assuming there's a few beating on the walls outside. How much 7.62 have I even got? It wouldn't be worth it to waste any of my ammo on this. That's why if you are going to make a Horde Night base for day 7, do yourself a favour and make a melee based one so you can just smack all their heads for the XP. But to me, the 2, maybe 3 levels if you're very well optimised on XP, or if you're under leveled you could probably get 3 levels from the first one, isn't really worth it. Even on a melee base, that's a lot of repair kits and a lot of food and water you're using for a few levels, which just make the next Horde Night harder and more draining on your resources. First hour survived. If I see some nice clumps of zombies, I usually throw a pipe bomb at them. It's satisfying, and I'm willing to accept that. But they're not really clumping in a satisfying amount. There's like clumps of 3 or 4, which is terrible. See, the thing about the learn by raiding system is this is kind of the behaviour it does encourage. There's no reason for me to fight them, because my progression is in no way tied to me getting XP. There's no, like, leveling doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is finding books, and books are governed by the perks you have, obviously, but you only need like 10-15 levels back into the books you need, and beyond that you just have to then go find a shitload of books. There's no reason to gain XP. It doesn't make the game easier, it actively makes the game harder, because your loot will never be better than what you can craft if you spec a good crafting build. So we kind of have this weird thing where, since they've made it so that you can't deliberately progress any other way other than books, there's no reason to bother with anything else in the game, so there's no reason to level, so there's no reason to go after XP boosts, or to kill all the zombies, which is the main benefit of killing all the zombies on a Horde Night, is you get the loot bags, which are variably helpful, and you get XP. In exchange for wasting all of your munitions, usually, on the first night, or a good amount of your food and water, Fun Pimps have masterfully made a game about surviving hordes, where fighting the horde is the least optimal thing to do. They just blew themselves up with a forklift, see what I mean? That's way more effective than any pipe bomb I could have thrown, holy shit, that killed 3 of them. So what we have here is a game where your actions have no bearing on your progression. It's just RNG. So there's no point in actually doing anything, as evidenced by me standing on rooftops for the entirety of Alpha 21, once I realised I was wasting my time building bases. The incentive to build a base and fight the horde is that you want to do that. And that's fair. But what happens when I don't want to do that? Or if I'm trying to just min-max, and I just come to the mathematical equation of, when is Horde Night ever worth the resources you spend on it? There'll be some people who'll say things like, oh, just turn it off then, but why would I turn it off when I can essentially turn it off without turning it off anyway? If I turn hordes off, then what happens is people say, yeah, of course you're that good, or of course you have all that, you've turned off hordes. Okay, so I'll leave them on and they'll just do this. Now I wonder what obnoxious strategy the Fun Pimps will take to try and counter people standing on rooftops not doing anything. My guess, based on the history of how this game has been balanced, there will simply be a timer on Horde Nights which states that if you don't kill zombies, you will be shot from a sniper 100 miles away. And you need to kill 1 zombie every 15 seconds, or you're not allowed to play our game. I'm calling it now. for 1.1. Nah, I don't think they'll actually go that far, but it's still funny. Ah, yes, the ultimate AFK horde base. Now, obviously, later on, you can't quite AFK because cops are a real fucking pain in the ass, and birds. But for day 7, shit, knock yourself out. Stand on a rooftop. Come back when you have good guns. You'll get a good amount of XP for all the ammo you spend. This. Oh, it takes you to the splints. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. Fair, the update's been out a week. It's fairly reasonable to not have noticed something before. People were telling me in the comments, by the way, that you can get a what's it called? Oh, what's the word? Crucible for killing Naturus zombies. It doesn't seem like you'll get one. It says you'll get mods. That would be kind of cool, though. But would probably fuck with everything. I suppose maybe the point of killing zombies on Horde Night is to now unlock these zombie challenges, but I mean, fuck off. I don't care. Because what's the reward for doing them? Oh look, 10,000 XP. We've been over this. We've been over why XP doesn't matter anymore. In fact, it's sometimes actively more detrimental than it's not, because not only does the game get harder with your game stage, but the more points you put in all these perks, the more of the random fucking books you find that you don't actually want, that then slow down your progression because you keep finding all these other books that you've all boosted because you've taken perks, which boosts the chance of finding them. But if you take the ability to boost all of them, then they're all boosted and you've just got the same chance again. What a flawless system this is. Survive 1 blood moon. I can do that. Survive a few blood moons. 5. Which is... and then survive several is 10. That means play for 70 days. Ooh. You know, I'm more interested in the killing all the animals ones, because you get books. That's actually quite good. But it's fucking impossible to reliably hunt most of the animals. Oh, good news though, zombie bears count towards bears. That is actually quite good. If you do want some XP for whatever reason, harvesting goldenrod chrysanthemum could be done in the forest biome just by punching the plants that grow. Same with the yucca fruit, you could do that in the desert. Same with aloe vera leaves. Corn and potatoes are also really easy ones if you find farms, so you could do these without actually farming. If you find the, what is it called? The Judy Witch POI, whatever it's actually called. You can get pumpkins there. Hops, flowers. That one's a little bit less reliable. There's one POI where hops grow, but it's going to be hard to constantly respawn just that one. Blueberries, I think you can find them in the snow. There are also a few POIs that grow them. Coffee beans, coffee doesn't grow wild much, but you might find a few. You might have to actually grow your coffee. So next week we need to make a bunch of pipe bombs, make a cement mixer, make some concrete mix, maybe a chemistry station, and then some gas cans. As well as finally getting this damn forged steel challenge and the car challenge. Is Horde Night over yet? Well, I'm thinking, let's continue thinking. So agility's next. I want to get some mining armor, and it might be worth crafting, because we have 3 ranks of strength, which would allow me to level up to 3 levels of Miner 69er and Mother Load without having to invest any dead points in strength. Which means I could put like the cigar and the strength mod on a mining helmet, throw the mining gear on when I go mining, and have pocket strength build. Which is really nice, because it did mean that most strength builds, if you ever wanted to build a base, you had to invest in strength. Now you have this little pocket strategy where you can be decent enough at mining to get good amounts of materials without having to go whole into strength, you know? So that's nice. And then when you take the helmet off, Miner 69er turns off and your loot tables stop being absolutely filled with tools. Well, tool magazines. Well, since I'm fairly certain I'm gonna survive this Horde Night, why don't I just start my episode outro now? Save us all some time. In the next episode, we will continue doing some quests, get those levels and stuff that I talked about at length during Horde Night, because you can do it without paying attention. If you're interested in becoming a member or a patron, they do get early access to the next episodes, and if you want to get a 7 Days to Die 1.0 server, you can get one from Level Up Hosting for 10% off using my link in the description. Use the beta branch code latest_experimental to get the 1.0 branch, and it'll keep up to date for you. You survived Blood Moon. Thank you so much for coming along to this video and hearing me rant about why I don't do Horde Nights and 7 Days to Die, among presumably a variety of other complaints. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, zombies.